And the lifting of travel restrictions for people in Pennsylvania has the travel industry excited, but the medical community still has some concerns. New this morning, John Shumway is here with sort of the yin and the yang of the decision by Governor Wolf, and a lot of people really do want to travel somewhere.
Oh, no question about it. We are so anxious to get out and go. And that decision is like the bell going off at the starting gate at Churchill Downs. But CBS News medical expert Dr. David Agus says perhaps we should be pulling back on the reins a bit.
The numbers of cases being diagnosed went down, but this past week they started to tick up again, and that worries me. You know, the new variants are much more infectious. And when we see an uptick in cases with this much more infectious variant, I get very worried. Yes, we are vaccinating and we do see light at the end of the tunnel, but we really have to be cautious to prevent this new variant from spreading. And I hope it's not too soon to lift some of these requirements because, you know, the virus numbers are starting to tick upwards.
But at AAA Travel, Marita Williams says lifting the travel ban will go a long way toward dispelling the #1 concern of vacationers.
It's going to change a lot of car adventures, for one thing. Maybe you're going to West Virginia to, the parks down there, or maybe you're going to Maryland, and you're not going to now have to worry about coming back and spending 10 days to 2 weeks out of sync.
But she does point out just because the state is lifting the veil doesn't mean that your employer, David, will necessarily feel the same way.
Yeah, that's a good thing to consider. You know, certainly COVID just absolutely spoiled people's vacations last year. But does Williams think things will actually be better this year?
Actually, she does. In fact, people are actively booking trips now. But that said, she says the trend is changing on the kinds of destinations. I mean, normally people around here go to Disney and Universal and Vegas. Well, they're not. And they're going elsewhere. Coming up in the next half hour, we'll tell you where they're going and the impact vaccinations are having.
All right, we look forward to that. Thanks, John.